How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff, not just Kaiju number 8. We cover plenty of manga on the channel, so stick around, check it out, see if anything else catches your interest. But with that being said, we got to get into it because we have chapter 56 of Kaiju number 8 today, and oh my goodness, for the return of Hoshina being a mainstay in the series, I guess. He was kind of gone for a while. We didn't get a lot from him, but he is back in full force, and this chapter was phenomenal. As somebody who puts Hoshina up there as their favorite character in the series so far, yes. Yes. Thank you, Matsumoto. I did not know you planned on doing this. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, we got to get into it. So, we pick up the chapter, and we get Okanogi interrupting Vice Captain Hoshina in his workout session, I guess, or the end of it, maybe. Who knows? He's got a good sweat going on. And she's like, Hoshina, Vice Captain, number 10's awake. Like, okay, good, great. Ask him if he knows anything about number 9. She goes, well, he says he only wants to talk to you. Hoshina's like, what? Wait. Okay, fine. So we cut over to where number 10 is being held in his head, spiny state. And yeah, we have scientists there, we have Mina there, and the scientists are sitting there like, a fortitude of 5.7? In a state like that? Honestly, yeah, that's pretty impressive. What was that kaiju at the very beginning of the series? That big old, like, red one that Mina blew the back out of. Was that, like, 6 something? High 5s, high 6s, somewhere around there? And number 10 is literally a spine with a head and a damaged core, and he's putting out 5.7. That is kind of nuts. But either way, yeah, these scientists in this room are basically just constantly throughout this entire chapter trying to not shit themselves. I kind of understand why. But anyway, Mina reassures them because they're like, are you sure it's not going to regenerate? She's like, yeah, don't worry. The core is way too damaged. Don't worry about it. Even if it does regenerate, yeah, it's probably going to be scary, but you have both Mina and Hoshina there. Like, honestly, if I am a member of the Defense Force in that room, scientist, officer, whatever, I don't care. I'm looking around, I see Hoshina and Mina, and I see one number 10. I ain't worried about shit. There is not a damn thing that is going to worry me about number 10 right now. Maybe. So this is when Hoshina ends up walking in, and he walks up to the container, the tank, says, so, you've finally woken up from your nap. And this is when number 10 proceeds to just yell, like, really loud. Like, yell loud enough to where he is literally just shaking this container that he is in. Kind of wild. But this yell kind of reminds me of something. Yeah, remember what I said about not being worried about anything number 10 does? I don't think that's going to happen. In fact, I'm almost positive that's not going to happen because of the way this chapter went. But I actually found it kind of funny when that happened, and I was like, you know, that's kind of eerily similar to that death scream that was preceded, or, well, that preceded the giant jellyfish bomb. Anybody else ring a bell? Nothing? Nobody's, like, looking up in the sky? Like, can we open the roof just so we can check? No? Can you go outside? You're closest to the door. Okay, clear? Alright, we're clear. We're good. Alright, keep on talking, Hoshina. It's fine. Either way, number 10 gets done yelling and once again trying to make the scientists shit themselves, but once again unsuccessful. Good job, boys. You didn't wear the brown pants to work today, so you might want to hold that in. Not the day to do that. Anyway, also, yeah, we got Hoshina standing there just like, shut up, dumbass, stop screaming. You do that again, I'm just gonna cut your dumbass down. Absolutely love it. Love Hoshina so much. Either way, yeah, number 10 starts talking to him like, swordsman, I knew you weren't like the others. I would have loved to feast on you. Hoshina cuts straight to the point. He's like, you know what? Screw it. Do you know anything about this identified kaiju? We call him number 10. If you call him something else, please let us know what you call him and where he comes from and his address and his IP address if you guys have kaiju internet. Do you guys have kaiju internet? Please tell us everything you know about this identified kaiju. Thank you. Number 10, surprisingly, goes, yeah, sure, I don't mind. And then he even more surprisingly says, I was created by them. What? I'm sorry, am I a little bit too up about that? What? I mean, I have the same reaction as everybody else in that room besides number 10, the guy that said it. And then, also surprisingly, He says on one condition. So I just got cut off by a train going by, and I swear to God, I was going. Obviously, I was in a thing. There is nothing that will kill your vibe while doing something like this, like a train going by like 25 feet from your house. I live in a terrible location for this. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Also surprisingly, he says on one condition, you have to let me out of here and fight with me. Okay, so we're thinking rematch between Hoshina and number 10? Wait a minute, didn't know I wanted that. Thank you, Matsumoto. Now I want that. Why did you do this to me, Matsumoto? That's not what you were talking about. That's not what number 10 was talking about. Hoshina says, no can do. Anyway, your core is too damaged. You can't regenerate to the point where you're in fighting shape. Not against me. Okay, he didn't really put that bragging point in there, but he should have, just saying. Anyway, it's okay. Number 10 clarifies, no, not like that. I understand. I'm fucked up. I get it, okay? Either way, not like that. I want you to weaponize me and fight with me. Okay. This chapter might be a little bit too much for me. Seriously. As Hoshina being that guy for me, this, okay. Gotta let everything sink in all over again. Got ourselves a little too worked up. Apparently the train didn't kill the vibe too much. Quick side note about this whole scene where he's saying weaponize me, fight with me, all of this stuff. He's also like, his body wells up and he does like generate arms and stuff and like slams up against the container like, give me your body. That was such an awesome panel. That was so cool. But it does like start to melt and fade away, showing that yes, his core is too damaged. He can't sustain a full form or anything like that. But he can do that like jump out thing. That's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. Makes me wonder, is there a way where, since he has his own identity and his own personality, and we even bring this up, Okanogi's like, okay, we've never weaponized a kaiju with its own sense of will and personality and everything like that. There's no precedent for it. This is really dangerous, yada, 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 all this stuff. So he has his own personality. We've never done anything like that. We've never weaponized a willing kaiju. And I doubt we've ever taken a kaiju that is still technically alive and, well, maybe they have, like, captured kaiju before and then, like, killed them to weaponize them. Maybe. That's kind of what they were going to do with Kafka, I guess. But, yeah, since he's, like, on the brink of death but still alive during the weaponization process, maybe? Can we get a point where, like, 10 can still kind of speak to Hoshina a little bit? Maybe, I'm just saying, I doubt it, but it's a possibility. You never know, it's manga, okay? Number 10 sitting there like, your fight, my fight with you, it was like being in a dream. And I know you understand. I know you love the thrill of the fight just like me. You and I are alike. And Hoshina's kind of trying to push back on that because number 10 said the fight was fun or so much fun or whatever, anything like that. Hoshina's like, well, that was not fun in the least, okay? He even calls him out. 10's like, nah, don't give me those lies. I know you enjoyed it. I was fighting with you. I could tell. Now, I think 10 has some truth to what he's saying. Hoshina ends up at the end of this, he's like, sit tight, give me a second. And he walks outside and he's talking to Okanogi. And he's like, Okanogi, what the hell is with this thing? Okay, this thing is creepy and I don't like it. Who loves fighting that much? Like, seriously. And he was, like, really going after me there. I could even feel like I was in physical danger. So that physical danger bit, I kind of like that. Like, 10 can still give off the aura of, like, you are in physical danger. You can feel the threat. Cool. I like it. But, yeah, that whole, like, who loves fighting that much? Hoshina is not like number 10, at least not on the same level. 10 is speaking to something inside of Hoshina. Hoshina likes the fight. He is a true swordsman in that sense. You can tell there's something there. When 10 first really starts to call it out, there's this little, like, spark to, well, drawn thing next to Hoshina. You can tell it gets his attention, okay? There is some truth to it. Hoshina just isn't on the same psychotic level as number 10. You got Hoshina here liking a fight, and you got 10 who's just weird with it, okay? So yeah, after Hoshina went outside and he was talking to Okanogi, Okanogi responds like, yeah, once again, I am against it. There's no precedent for it. We don't know what it's scheming. There's the possibility that it could take over your body. We do not know. This is not okay. Hoshina's like, yeah, I agree, but on the inside he's sitting there like, Necessary sacrifices have to be made. Alright, we need the information. So, he tells Mina, Captain, I'm gonna agree to the demands. Mina says this is okay, we will go with your gamble. I trust you, basically. So, he goes back in there and tells number 10 to start talking. So, number 10, like, oh, so it's a deal? Alright, well, one last thing first. Don't get it twisted. You are not gonna be using me, I'm gonna be using you. This is really interesting. This can imply that he is scheming something else, that there will be a way for him to take over the body, or something with number 9, saying they created them, maybe meaning 9 specifically, or a specific group of kaiju, or whatever he means by that. It can be taken a couple different ways, even with the wording. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can foreshadow, or that can also just foreshadow number 10 saying, I'm going to be using you to fulfill my love and my need for a good fight. Because this is, in a sense, number 10 using Hoshina to get what he wants. If number 10 just wants to have good fights and just wants to be there for good fights and enjoy the thrill of it, this is perfect. This is Hoshina giving number 10 exactly what he wants. He gets to be there for all of the fights Hoshina has until the day he dies. So yeah, number 10 is using Hoshina. But Hoshina is also going to be using number 10 to be an absolute monster. Okay? I cannot wait to see Hoshina pop off with the numbered weapon of number 10. Oh my god, yes. And can I just say, I love how there's this quirky, weird relationship, kind of almost stalkerish, weirdly kind of, between number 10 and Hoshina that is all derived just from their one fight. That was, might I remind everybody, delicious. So yeah, this chapter was phenomenal. And I can't wait for the next one. Honestly, this is so good. I love Matsumoto so much. I love this series so much. If you guys enjoyed the chapter, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and more importantly, don't forget to go down below in the comments and let me know your thoughts and talk to me a little bit. I love talking to everybody, and I respond to pretty much everybody down there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.